Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Kumusta kayo po? Ito po si Nico Fabian na nandito na naman dito sa programa natin na NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. Kumusta kayo? And hope everything is running smoothly sa inyong mga buhay dyan po sa Pilipinas. Ang mga kababayan ko dito sa Malaysia, especially dito sa Sabah is Malaysia, particularly dito po sa Kota Kinabalu. And at the same time, ang mga kababayan natin, ang mga Filipino sa iba-ibang nation, mga overseas Filipino workers. I would like to say also, kumusta kayo po ang mga senior citizens natin kung nasaan man kayo. At saka yung mga may sakit, ang mabuntis, ang mga people with disabilities. I hope everything is running smoothly sa inyo. And Sunday na Sunday, May 4 ngayon, my good news, my bad news tayo ngayon, which I'm going to share with you during this program dito sa NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. Now, I have also a very good news para sa mga tao, ang mga kababayan ko dyan po sa Zamboanga City, mga Zamboangueños. May mga good news tayo po, or I'm going to share with you good news para sa mga vivientes del Zamboanga City. But before going any further, I would like to share with you, ano ba ito? Bad news ba ito? And para sa akin, it's a bad news because may nangyari sa atin dyan po sa NAIA, Ninoy International Airport this morning. And may namatay din po, no? May namatay. And may their soul rest in peace. And of course, nandyan po ang Secretary ng Transportation natin po, agad-agad nagpunta din dyan sa incident o sa scene ng aksidente, insidente dyan sa Ninoy International Airport. And malungkot tayo po kasi nangyari yun, but we look at it. It is parang for me it was really an accident, no? Walang intention ang vehicle involved in the vehicular accident wherein he rammed ang entrance ng Ninoy International Airport natin po, and may may mga biktima doon. So I will share with you ang some video clips tungkol itong insidente later on, but in the meantime, I would like to share with you again another news about ang updates regarding ang political situation dyan sa Pilipinas. I was made to understand ongoing pa rin ang motorcade ng grupo ng Duterte, ang PDP laban dyan po sa Quezon, and daming tao po participating in this motorcade. And I was watching itong sabihin natin mga video clips coming from different sabihin natin vloggers dyan sa Pilipinas, and basing on what I saw, na marami talagang tao po participating in this motorcade ng opponent ng Team Marcos or Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas. Will it turn or pagdating ang election natin, midterm election on May 12, is just a matter of one more week na lang, no? If I'm not mistaken. Can they turn it into a vote or not? And that we have to see pagdating ang May 12. May 12 midterm election, wherein ang mga Filipinos pupunta po sa mga diferente polling centers dyan sa Pilipinas, and they will choose ang mga senator, 12 senators, ang mga congressmen, ang governors, vice governors, ang sabihin natin mga board members, mga assemblymen dyan po sa Pilipinas, ang city and municipal mayors, vice mayors, and of course city and municipal councilors. And they will be given another 3 years, 3 years po. And then they have to go back to the people and seek re-election. Re-election na naman po. So in the meantime, nandito tayo I will give you ang mga updates po regarding ang political activities dyan sa Pilipinas. But first and foremost, I would like to share with you itong issue ni Representative Pulong Duterte, wherein mayroon yesterday I showed you itong video clip na sa loob ng bar si Pulong Duterte dyan po sa Davao, and it happened last February 23, no? And ngayon they are investigating or na-complain po ang complainant of assault, grave threat against Representative Pulong Duterte. Is this another political, sabihin natin, motivated or what? We don't know po. No, we don't know. And let's see po what will happen. Kasi, dahil, sabi ang mga tao, ang mga, especially ang mga Duterte followers, supporters, no, mga diehards, na they are saying it happened last February 23, bakit ngayon lang po nag-file ang complaint itong person involved. And according to what we learned, the reason behind why this complainant made the complaint only recently, only yesterday, it is because takot siya po because influential itong tao came from a very influential person dyan po sa Davao, and it so happened it was Representative Pulong Duterte. On the other hand, sabi din ni Pulong Duterte na nakita ninyo na ang video, and kayo nang bahala po if the intention of this video is to put him down or destroy his name or his reputation, and because midterm election is coming, it's just a matter of 1 more week, na kayo nang bahala, sabi ni re-electionist Pulong Duterte, to all the voters, it's up to you. Whether you want to vote for me or not, your decision is yours. Your decision is yours. But anyway, I will share with you itong news article coming from the Inquirer, no? Newspaper dyan sa Pilipinas. And nandito po, ang title ng news is Sara Duterte says Marcos admin behind assault complaint versus Pulong. Nandito po, I will read to you this news article. Vice President Sara Duterte said the complaint filed against her brother, Davao City 1st District Representative Paulo Duterte, was merely a political attack by the Marcos administration. Yan po ang sabi ni Inday Sara. This administration has done nothing but play politics and smear their political opponents. Politically motivated daw ito po, sabi ni Sara Duterte, or ang Vice President natin dyan sa Pilipinas, who is very on controversial issue talaga po sa kanya ngayon, hindi lang dahil sa impeachment, no? Dahil po itong midterm election 2025 and of course the forthcoming presidential election, although it's malayo pa sa 2028 na po, no? Sa 2028 pa, but nandito na po ang mga demolition attacks, no? Against the Duterte. The Vice President claimed that when the issue of blank items in the 2025 General Appointments Act surfaced, an impeachment case was filed against her, hinting it was meant to divert attention from controversies hounding the government. And yun, sabi niya po, when they raised the issue of the blank items dyan po sa national budget, what the administration did, according to Inday Sara Duterte, they raised itong impeachment, or they filed the impeachment case against Inday Sara Duterte. In other words, it is again a political motivated move. She further alleged that when the sale of 20 pesos per kilo rice was suspended just a day after its launch last week, she further alleged that when the sale of 20 pesos per kilo rice was suspended just a day after its launch, the issue involving Representative Duterte began circulating online. Okay? So Sabi ni Inday Sara Duterte, so you can see that whenever the administration faces issues, what they do is attack their political opponents to cover up the real issue of the nation. In a video making rounds on social media, a man said to be Representative Duterte can be seen trying to strike another man with an object held in his right hand. Representative Duterte's camp remains silent over the complaint for grave threats and physical injuries filed against Pulong Duterte. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Vice President Duterte ran under the UNITIM banner in 2022 national election, but their political alliance has since been soured with Duterte's resignation from her post as Education Secretary last year. The speculations about their fallout were further fueled when the Vice President said she had instructed someone to kill the President, his wife, and the House Speaker, Martin Romualdez, if she would be assassinated. Yon po, and dyan na po, naumpisa ang gulo na naman between the Duterte and Marcos administration. And don't forget, si Tatay Dugong is now under the custody or nasa kustodiya sa ICC po. He also hinted or mentioned that Bongbong Marcos allegedly involved in taking illegal substance po, no? O droga. So, yun na po, mainit ang issue until now. Mainit talaga ang sabihin natin ang issue between the Duterte's clan and the Marcos clan. So, ngayon, the latest one is the complaint against Representative Paulo Pulong, itong grave threat and injuries. And injuries. As what si Inday Sara Duterte, sabi niya po, this is another politically motivated maneuver. Especially, nandito na po ang midterm election. So, another story that I would like to share with you. I would like to share with you, and importante ito po for those hanggang ngayon they did not see it or hear this news, what happened dyan po sa Ninoy International Airport. No? Sa Ninoy International Airport this morning, I would like to share with you itong news. Let's I will give you this information regarding what really happened dyan po sa Ninoy International Airport today. And it is this news comes from the Inquirer again, newspaper from Manila. According to the news, the driver's license of the motorist involved in the fatal accident or incident at Ninoy International Airport or NAIA Terminal 1 on Sunday, it means today, has been preventively suspended, sabi ang Land Transportation Office or LTO. The suspension will last for 90 days while the investigation is ongoing. The LTO has also issued a show cause order or SCO against the registered owner and the driver. First, I would like to extend my deepest sympathies to the family of the dalawa ito po, two who died as a result of the unfortunate accident. LTO Chief Assistant Secretary Vigor Mendoza II said in a statement. He said that among the fatalities was the daughter of an overseas Filipino worker. Condolence po. We already issued an SCO asking both the registered owner and the driver to appear before our office and explain the incident as part of our investigation, he added. At around 8 a.m., at around 8 a.m., a Blackford Everest crashed into the west departure curbside area of the terminal, leaving an adult male and a 4-year-old girl dead and several others injured. At around alas 8 ng umaga po, no? I think this is Grab or whatever. I don't know if this is Grab or what. Pero mayroon siyang pasahero po. Dinala siya po sa airport. Itong overseas Filipino worker. Dinala siya sa airport and bumaba ang this is initial investigation na po, no? Findings. Bumaba ang pasahero at saka ang driver din po. He went and helped unload ang luggage ng pasahero sa likod, no? And I don't know what happened after that unloading of the luggage. I don't know what happened. Itong kotse niya po, Everest, na i-dran dyan po sa curbside ng entrance ng International or Ninoy International Airport. So obviously nakikita natin po na aksidente ito po, no? The driver has no motive to kill people or to crash ang entrance ng Ninoy International Airport, no? Wala talaga yon, it's very clear. Citing an initial report, the LTO said the driver was about to leave the departure area after sending off a passenger when a sedan suddenly passed in front of him. This caused him to panic, and instead of hitting the brakes, he stepped on the gas pedal, the LTO said. Oh, ganun pala. After helping unload, so nasa driver's seat na siya po, and may dumaan na isang salon, na panic siya. Instead of pressing the brake, he pressed ang gasoline pedal. And dumiretso po sa entrance ng Ninoy International Airport. The driver involved is now in the custody of the Philippine National Police. Yun po ang insidente. Namatay 2 tao po, no? Namatay ng 2 tao. Anyway, I will share with you itong video clip po regarding ang insidente dyan po sa Naiya. Let's listen to this. Let's watch and listen to this. And nandito po ang explanation ni Transport Secretary, no? Si Vince Dizon. He was interviewed by the local media dyan po sa Ninoy International Airport kaninang umaga. Let's listen to this.
Nangyari okay naman. So they're there. They're receiving the proper medical care. Okay, so the driver of the Ford Everest is in custody right now. Kasama ko si General Abesha ngayon. Siya ang lead investigator natin. In custody yung driver. Nandito siya sa Bahia. Review din namin ang CCTV. Kaya ako nagtagal ng konti. Review namin ang lahat ng CCTV tapes. Yung driver ay may hinatid na pasahero. May isang siyang pasaherong hinatid. At pagkababa ng pasahero, tinulungan niyang ibaba yung bag ng pasahero. Pumunta na yung pasahero sa papasok ng Bahia. At doon na. Biglang nakita namin yung sasakyan na gumagasa. So right now, initially, mukha namang hindi pumunta dito yung driver para managasan. No? Hindi intentional dahil nga nakita natin na meron talaga siyang hinatid na pasahero dito. Dito siya somewhere here. Dito siya dito, binaba yung pasahero at ayun, hindi natin ngayon alam kung ano nangyari. Ayoko munang magsasabi ng kahit ano detalye kasi ongoing ang investigation ni General Abesha at ang PNP. So let us please allow the PNP to do its job. They are investigating it. They are interviewing the driver. The driver will be subjected to mandatory drug testing by the SOCO, by the PNP. And we will also have to look at other angles of the CCTV footage. So let's wait for that. But initially, mukha namang hindi siya pumunta dito para managasan. So we will just have to find out anong nangyari talaga. So yun lang muna, everyone. So please, we just would like to ask everyone to please respect the victims. Nabalitaan ko maraming mga social media footage na lumalabas ngayon ng mga taong nag-upload sa Facebook. Ang pakiusap lang po namin, respetuhin naman po natin yung mga pamilyang namatayan. Huwag naman po natin sana gagamitin ito para lang kumuha ng views sa social media. Napakasakit po ng dinadaanan ng mga pamilya ngayon. At huwag naman natin i-take advantage yun para lang makakuha ng views. I'm asking the media also, please, don't let us not use this social media footage just to get mileage. Please lang. Napakasakit po nito para sa mga pamilya. So let's please respect. So I'll just leave it at that. I will not entertain questions for now. Let's just wait for the PNP to do its job and we will keep giving you updates as they come. So yun.
Alright, yun po ang statement ni Transport Secretary si Vince Dizon this morning po when he was interviewed dyan po at the scene sa Ninoy International Airport. And apparently, as what he said, walang intention based on the initial investigation of the police. It shows that there is no intention of the driver to ram ang entrance ng Ninoy International Airport. In other words po, aksidente ito po. But ang management ng Ninoy International Airport has already announced and gave the statement that they are going to help in the expenses of itong mga biktima. Mayroon na injured and mayroon din po na matay. So, yun po ang very sad incident that happened at the Ninoy International Airport dyan po sa Manila this morning at around 8 a.m. And ang secretary, si Vince Dizon, is appealing sa mga social media vloggers na do not play with this mga footages po, no? Video clips dyan po sa insidente, no? Kasi for the sake of getting more viewers po, no? Huwag tayo do not do that thing kasi kawawa naman po ang let us respect ang pamilya yon na matay at saka yun mga pamilya o mga sabihin natin ang mga biktima ng insidente po. So, I hope ang mga vloggers natin po sa social media, they will not take advantage irresponsibly, use these footages to get more viewers sa mga programa nila po. So, ingat-ingat ng mga drivers po whenever they drive, and you see this kind of weird accident po accident po, vehicular accident that occurred. Alam na natin po ang dyan po sa Naiya, heavy traffic din yun po, no? And don't get easily panic po. And mga drivers din, be careful and be respectful po with the other drivers when they are nasa road, para wala tayong problema. Alright, let's go on the political activities dyan po sa Pilipinas. Obviously, busy ang mga kandidato natin dyan sa Pilipinas dahil po it's just a matter of approximately mga 1 week na lang po. Tapos we are going to have itong midterm election po, and everybody is trying to do their level best, be it national candidates or local candidates po sa mga lugar nila po, no? They are really busy trying to convince their voters, no? Their respective voters, to support their candidacy. And ang dami po mga sabihin natin na mga political polls or poll survey po. Mayroon online, mayroon hindi online, mayroon yung SWS survey, and non-commission and commission poll surveys, no? And they have a different kind of results. And as what I said, both two big parties dyan po sa Pilipinas, they are all now campaigning for straight votes or block voting po, for obvious reasons, no? Kung block voting na po, na walang tayong problema pag they will be sitting down as representative dyan sa Kongreso, dyan sa Senado, o dyan sa City Hall, o kung saan man po sa Capitol nila, Governor's office, when they implement the sabihin natin development programs, projects po, walang problema because they have to, alam na natin po, may mga votation pa yung mga officials natin, whether to pass a bill or or approve itong mga development programs nila. So para walang problema, mas mabuti daw po straight vote na para wala tayong problema when it comes to implementation. On the other side din po, ganon din ang officials ng PDP Laban and mga kagaya ni VP Sara, no? Si VP Sara, she received a matching order from her father, si Tatay Digong, dyan po sa detention center ng ICC, na magkampanya siya po para sa mga kandidato ng PDP Laban and go for straight votes. And now they are campaigning for straight votes. Duterte 10, ibig sabihin lahat ng 10 candidates ng PDP Laban is straight vote, plus si Inday Sara personally is campaigning for re-election is Senator Amy Marcos and Representative si Camille Villar. Nagiging controversial issues din or hot issue ito po si Senator Amy Marcos and si Camille Villar, and one of the factors or issues ngayon raised against, o hindi naman na raised against Villar, but yun na po ang question, why the Marcos administration just recently ordered for the probe or investigation to be conducted dito po sa prime voter dyan po sa Bulacan. And knowing the fact that the prime voter is owned by the father of Camille Villar. And bakit ngayon po, although ang mga complaints since last year pa, bakit timing talaga, ngayon po si Bongbong Marcos issued this directive to conduct a probe on prime voter. Is it because si Inday Sara nag-endorse kay Camille Villar o what? Depende na po sa inyo po. Depende na sa inyo po. No? How do you look at it? How do you look at it? I'm just giving you the information what is happening dyan sa Pilipinas. And at the same time po, we can see na si re-electionist Amy Marcos is really very concerned about if there is any violation on human rights of Tatay Digong and legal technicalities in handing over si Tatay Digong, ang Marcos administration kay Tatay Digong dyan po sa custody of the International Criminal Court, which happened last March 11. And mayroon mga findings na si Senator Amy Marcos, and yun na po, she already submitted ang mga documents dyan po sa ombudsman, and seeking for requesting ombudsman to conduct an investigation. Hindi direct ito sa korte po. I think what she did was the right move po, no? The very right move po sa ombudsman muna. So let's see what will happen next, no? What will happen next? And when we talk about the elections naman dyan sa Pilipinas, ang dami na po mga complaint. Nakita na natin ang labanan, ang grupo this morning, nandyan po sa Comelec office, nag-rally sila doon po, and they are calling for itong labanan ng dayaan sa election 2025. So everybody is shouting now, let's be careful and open our eyes and ears. Baka kasi mayroon ng mga allegations, speculations, rumors that mayroon cheating sa midterm election. Sa midterm election. So, ang COMELEC natin po, spearheaded by Chairman George Garcia, has repeatedly said that it will be a fair midterm election. Walang cheating. But let's see po, no? Let's see. All the political parties, candidates, ang mga supporters nila, ang mga watchers nila has been briefed already on what to do during the polling day that will be on May 12. Let's see po. Let's see. Medyo kasi 1 week na lang, then election na dyan po sa Pilipinas. Overseas Filipino workers, they already started ang sabihin natin online voting. Kung hindi pa kayo nagka-vote online, itong mga overseas Filipino workers, you better do that before or on May 12 po. No? And make sure na may lista na kayo po. Kasi mahaba ang proseso to vote sa online po, and be patient. Kung minsan you won't be able to get in, be patient lang po. Be patient lang po when you try to vote online. Be patient lang, and make sure that you already have a list para madali po, and hindi kayo mahirapan. Although may mga complaints na po, but let's wait for the COMELEC, to make the official statement. At the same time, mayroon din sila mga show cause order. Ang COMELEC already issued sa mga kandidato, no? About vote buying. And let's see anong resulta ng investigation ng COMELEC, and whether these people will be disqualified po or not. No? Sana lang they finish itong investigation before the election po. Kasi mahirap na after the election and then only they will start the investigation. Once the candidate will be proclaimed, wala nang jurisdiction ang COMELEC po. Wala nang jurisdiction ang COMELEC. Ha? Committee on Ethics na po kung nandyan. So, kung ang complaint is referring to a congressman or ang complaint is referring to a senator, now ang Senate and House of Representatives Ethics Committee, yun po may jurisdiction na po, and it will take longer time. Alright? So, mayroon din tayong mga this morning I went to the church and I met a lot of Filipinos. They were asking me kung ano nga mga latest developments natin sa Pilipinas, especially sa Maynila. Kumusta ang kampanya ni, sabi nila, ni Yorme, kasi na-combine na po forces ang Inday Sara Duterte at saka si Isko Moreno. Isko Moreno is a candidate para magiging mayor ulit dyan sa Maynila. So far, based on the political survey, nakikita natin po na leading po si Yorme dyan po sa Maynila at saka ang mga kandidato niya po. Even itong si Abante, no? Anong district? District 5 yata, Congressman si Abante. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure kung District 5 ba siya, or 4 or 6. But nakikita natin po, medyo based on rumors, speculations, and some survey reports. Diyan po, poll survey reports o results diyan po sa Manila. Nakita natin po, ito si Representative Abante, no? Si Pastor Abante, na very vocal yan po sa Quadcom. At saka sino ito? Si Joel, Representative Joel Chua, no? Medyo mahina po, and some people were saying they want, or they are out from, or 100% they will not be re-elected. But anyway, speculations lang niya po, and see, the real truth will come on May 12 po. Even ito si Kimbo, Stella Kimbo po, very hot issue din po sa Quadcom, and itong impeachment on confidential intelligence fund issue of Inday Sara Duterte. Now, mayroon din siya, she received a show cause order regarding itong vote buying complaint. And let's see po, no? Let's see. Sa Marikina yata ito si Representative Stella Kimbo. And let's see po whether she can make it sa May 12, no? Sa May 12. Okay? Now, let's move to another issue po, no? To another issue, and this time around, I would like to share with you itong good news sa mga Sambuangueños dyan po sa Zamboanga City. Good news po. I have a very good news here. For me, it's a good news. And I believe it is also a good news for everybody who is calling. Maybe you can text saying that I'm online. Hindi pa tayo pwede ma-answer, no? So, good news ito para sa Zamboanga. I am not talking somebody's calling me. I cannot answer kasi online tayo. Anyway, okay, let's go back to Zamboanga City. Okay, Zamboanga City. Mayroon tayong District 1 and District 2. Ibig sabihin, mayroon tayong dalawang District 2. Dalawang congressman dyan sa Zamboanga City, no? So, if we want another congressman, para malaki ang pondo natin, and more development projects natin dyan po, kailangan mayroon tayong isa pang congressman. And how to bring this third congressman sa Zamboanga? Because Zamboanga City has only 2 congressmen, 2 district. Now, we can do that if mayroon tayo, we are going to support the first party list of Zamboanga City. First party list of Zamboanga City. And the first party list of Zamboanga City is the SSS-GSIS pensionado party list. Pensionado party list. Anong ang good news? Anong good news? Ang good news po, based on the survey. Survey lang ito, no? Pero this will inspire us already. Inspire us. Let us not be confident. Those who are supporting this party list. Ang first nominees is Mongenio, and I'm referring to no other than maganda ang record niya po, and I believe that if we bring him to the Congress, we are going to benefit. Itong Zamboanga, ang mga residente ng Zamboanga will benefit, will benefit. And I'm referring to no other than si diaton este, no? They call it, we say it diaton este. This is ours, no? Si Rolando Rolly Ledesma Makasait. He hails from Barangay Bolong. He studied in Zamboanga, and he worked in Manila. He studied in Manila, and he even studied in Harvard University. And when it comes to work experience, he worked sa mga opisina like the Central Bank, no? Government offices, top official yan po, si Rolando Rolly Makasait, Ledesma Makasait. And he became the SSS president. He also, before he filed his candidacy last October, certificate of candidacy, eyeing for the post of Congress, dyan po sa party list niya po, she was also the president of the GSIS. So, very good material. Alright? So, ang good news po, mayroon tayong yung pulso ng Filipino survey, no? Pulso ng Filipino survey, and it shows that of the 20 top party list po, possible, winnable party list po throughout the country po, I think number 14 or number 15 ang GSIS pensionado party list po. That is very good news. So let us continue to give our support to the SSS-GSIS party list, ang mga Samongeños po, no? Hindi lang mga Samongeños, but all ang mga sabihin natin na members ng SSS at saka ng GSIS po, because we have seen ang trabaho ni Rolando Rolly Ledesma Makasait. Let me share with you itong survey report from Pulso ng Pilipinas. Pulso ng Pilipinas ba ito? Ang top 20 winnable party list po. Nandito po. I will share with you itong report. Sandali, 20 yan po. 20. Out of the 100 plus yata, no? 100 plus party list. Okay, you hold up.
Ng Pulso ng Pilipino Party List Poll Survey na isinagawa ng The Center. Nanguna ang Duterte Youth na may nakuhang 10.8% sa mga kasali sa survey. Dahil dito, ang Duterte Youth Party List ay may 3 garantisadong pwesto o upuan sa House of Representatives. Itinakda ng batas na ang bawat partido na may 2% ng pambansang boto ay may karapatan ng isang upuan bawat isa at isang karagdagang upuan para sa bawat 2% ng boto. Pagkatapos noon, ang isang partido ay may hanggang 3 upuan lamang. Nangungulugan na ang isang partido ay maaaring manalo ng pinakamataas na 3 pwesto kung ito ay lalampas sa 6% ng national votes. Ang nakakuha naman ng pangalawang spot ay ang CIS na nakakuha ng 9.3% sa mga tinanong o kasali sa survey. Ang katupas ng porsyentong ito ay 3 ring pwesto o upuan sa House of Representatives dahil nakakuha ito ng at least 6%. Nasa pangatlong pwesto ang 4Ps dahil meron itong nakuhang 8.5%. Tatlong pwesto, uupuan din ang nakalaan sa 4Ps. Pang-apat na posisyon ay nakuha naman ng FPG Bantay Bayanihan. Meron itong 5.7% na may katumbas na 2 upuan sa Kamara. Ang nasa panglimang posisyon ay ang TGP na may nakuhang 4.3%. 2 ring upuan ang nakalaan sa TGP. Pang-anim naman ang Asenso Pinoy dahil 3.1% ang nagsabing sila ay bubuto sa Asenso Pinoy. 2 rin ang garantisadong upuan ng Asenso Pinoy. Nasa pang-7 posisyon ang Ako Bicol dahil nakakuha ito ng 2.8%. Katumbas din ito ng 2 upuan sa Kamara. Ang nasa pang-8 na spot ay nakuha ng Co-op NATCO Party List. 2.5% ang pumili sa Co-op NATCO. 2 rin ang upuan na nakalaan sa Co-op NATCO. Nasa pang-9 naman na posisyon ang Senior Citizen. Ang Senior Citizen ay may 2.4% na nagsabing ibubuto nila ang nasabing party list. 2 rin ang magiging representative ng nasabing party list. Ang ika-10 spot ay nakuha ng Anak Kalusugan. Ang Anak Kalusugan ay may 2.3% na nagsabing ibubuto nila ang Anak Kalusugan. Ang party list na Anak Kalusugan ay naiulat na nagtatak ng marka lalo na sa Central Luzon at sa Kanlurang Visayas at naging napaka-aktibo sa pamamahagi ng mga wheelchair at iba pang kagamitang medical sa maraming lugar sa nasabing region. 2 rin ang magiging representative ng Anak Kalusugan. Ang nasa ika-11 spot ay ang Bicol Saro dahil ito ay may nakuhang 2%. Nasa ika-12 na spot ang Agimat. 1.9% ang bumuto sa Agimat. May isa itong garantisadong upuan sa Kamara. Ang ika-13 na pwesto ay nakuha ng Tingog Party List. Ito ay may nakuhang 1.85% kaya meron din itong garantisadong isang upuan sa Kamara. Ang nasa 14th spot ay SSS-GSIS Pensionado. Isa rin ang upuan ng nasabing party list dahil meron itong nakuhang 1.7%. Ang nasa 15th spot ay nakuha ng Edukasyon Party List. Isa rin ang magiging upuan ng edukasyon sa kanyang nakuhang 1.6%. Ang ika-16 na posisyon ay nakuha ng One Rider Party List. Isa rin ang upuan sa Kamara ng nasabing party list dahil may nakuha itong 1.33%. Ang 17th spot ay nakuha ng Murang Kuryente. Ang Murang Kuryente ay may nakuhang 1.32% kaya meron din itong isang garantisadong upuan sa Kamara. Ang ika-18 na pwesto ay nakuha ng Malasakit at Bayanihan Party List. Ito ay may garantisadong isang upuan sa Kamara dahil nakakuha ito ng 1.28%. Ang 19th spot ay nakuha naman ng Agap Party List. Ito ay may nakuhang 1.26% sa mga kasali sa survey. Isa rin ang magiging upuan nito sa Kamara. At ang ika-20th pwesto ay ang Kabataan Party List. 1.24% ang pumili sa Kabataan Party List. Mga kaibigan, narito pa ang mga ibang party list at ng kanilang nakuhang.
Okay, yan po. No? Yan ang resulta ng survey sa mga party list. Party list po dyan sa Pilipinas. to the Samongueños, no? Mga vivientes de Zamboanga. Kaya lang kita kung sa man remind na nolbida, suporta tayo el diaton party list po. First time, mayroon tayong party list from Zamboanga, and let us support our party list, and if we are going to have another congressman dyan po from Zamboanga City, so it means we have in a better position when it comes to having more projects, additional projects for Zamboanga City. Why? Because the first nominees of GSIS, pensionado party list, is from Zamboanga City. And his family, or he hails from, sabihin natin, Barangay Bolong. Shoutout muna tayo kay Mary Lou Pintojo, is also watching itong programa natin, NikTok, the Real Talk with Nico. And have a fruitful Sunday. Hindi lang po ang mga Zamboangueño should support ang GSIS or SSS-GSIS pensionadong party list, but all the members of SSS and GSIS. Nakita natin po when Rolando Rodi Ledesma Makasayid became the chairman of SSS and GSIS. Nakita natin po na he did his job properly as expected. As expected from the members of SSS, GSIS, and from the government. And the entire people of the Philippines. So, we are number 14 in ang SSS-GSIS pensionado party list, and based on the poll result, nakuha sila po ng 1.7%. Kung magtaas pa ito, mag 2 million votes tayo po, di mayroon na tayo dalawa pa additional congressman. Sana lang po, we have to make sure that we will support itong SSS-GSIS pensionado party list natin. So, ganun yan po ang sitwasyon dyan sa Pilipinas. And let's see po, no? In these coming days, medyo maingay talaga ang Pilipinas po. Maingay talaga ang Pilipinas. And dito din sa Malaysia, yesterday, I wrote a story, and even our Prime Minister dito po sa Malaysia also wish si President Bongbong Marcos peaceful, orderly, and fair election po coming from Prime Minister Anwar, or Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. And of course, again, I would like to repeat, no? It is a fact already that Malaysia, Filipinos in Malaysia, they call themselves, or they call this country as Duterte country po. Dahil on the past previous elections po, since 2016 and 19 and then 2022, lahat mga kandidato po ni Tatay Digong po nanalo overwhelmingly dito sa Malaysia. And this is for this reason that Malaysia is a Duterte country. So siguro hanggang dito na lang po ang episode natin ngayon. Today is May 4 na po. And it's Sunday. I hope that itong mga kapatid ko sa Roman Catholic faith, I hope you already did your Sunday obligations, and of course, you're spending your day kahapon, ngayon with your family, and having a good rest din po on a weekend. So with this, once again, Sinico Fabian would like to say, when you vote, vote according to your conscience. Nico Fabian, again, would like to say thank you very much for making me a part of your day today. Malaysia, Sabah, the Philippines, God bless us all, and I'll be with you again tomorrow. Bye.